Hi, everybody. It's Craig Arun back with your NBA rundown of games for Monday, the 26th of 2026. Here, action in the NBA. Don't forget, we cover all the games every day. So we got all 7 of these today, but it's nothing new. We haven't missed a game this year in the NBA. We covered all the football, including one game left. So make sure you like and subscribe our video here, and don't miss out on everything we do, including the NHL rundown every day as well. Okay, I see. Don't forget, if you want to get on the 2-for-1 basketball pass, that's the NBA or the college basketball. It's $90 per sport, and you get us both. I know I'm going to have a top play in the NHL today. Probably going to have a little lesser play in college basketball in the NBA, but you can get on all of this. You get us both for a week, just $99 right here at DocSports.com/Craig Arun. Okay, I see. We start us off. It's an early game, 1:30 in Atlanta. Indiana at Atlanta. Atlanta -5, total 232. I mean, Indiana, don't look down, beat Oklahoma City. A little revenge from the championship game last year. What do you like here?
Atlanta won 128-108 last time back on October 31st. Indiana's actually playing pretty well. They beat Oklahoma City 117-114 as a 15.5-point dog. They lost to Boston, Philadelphia, and Detroit. And it's a team that, they shot 47% from the field last game. 49% from the field is Oklahoma City. They played great. They won outright as a 15.5-point dog. Atlanta rolls into this game having beaten Phoenix and Memphis, 2 huge wins for them. And again, last time these two teams met, Atlanta did win by 20. I don't really trust Atlanta coming off back-to-back wins. I think Indiana's playing really well right now. I think Indiana's getting a lot of depth scoring. I'm going to take Indiana plus the 5 here. Craig, Philadelphia is a +3 underdog to Charlotte here. Philly comes in winning 125-121 last time out. Philly, of course, beat New York 109-112. I'm sorry, Philly lost to New York 109-112 last time out. Keep in mind that Philly, beat again. They won last time 125-121. They come off of a loss as well. Charlotte comes in winning back-to-back games against Washington and Orlando. They've actually played relatively well. They're 18-28 coming in. And again, you're getting Washington or Charlotte as a surprise -3. Who do you like here?
Yeah, that usually sells. Anytime you see a Philly game and you're like, oh, I think maybe it should be a pick 'em, or maybe they should be favored, and then they're not, you're like, okay, Joel Embiid's out. That's usually the case, or other injuries, because the last year and a half, I mean, this is the most banged up team outside of the New Orleans Pelicans, it seems like. I think the odds don't make or say all you need to know. This Charlotte team's playing really good basketball. Now, yeah, what is really good basketball? Well, a team that's kind of the doormat of the league, 5-5, is better than what we've seen this team in a long time. I think this is a show-me type game. It's an early game as well. I think Charlotte gets up for this one. I like Charlotte -3. They continue to play well. And this Philly team's, they're just up, down, and all around. I just don't, outside of Maxey, I just don't really trust much else on this team. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the great content we have here at Doc Sports. Next game, Orlando Magic at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Speaking of a team disappointing, Cleveland is just 7 games above 500. Last year, this time, they were the best team in the Eastern Conference. Totals 226.5. Luckily, they're facing an Orlando team that's playing even worse, just 4-6 in their last 10 games. What do you like?
119-105 last time out on January the 24th. Orlando has immediate revenge coming into this contest. You have a situation here where Orlando lost back-to-back games to Cleveland 105-119 and 97-124. Cleveland comes into this game having won 3 straight against Orlando, Sacramento, and Charlotte, 5 of 6 as well. Injury-wise, you have Hunter and Merrill both listed day-to-day in this contest coming in. And then you have it's interesting, right? Cleveland, obviously, the last time it went to about 224 points, and that was on a total of 226. This one's slated at 226.5. I think what probably happens here, and look, Orlando's lost 3 straight coming in. And I understand that Cleveland's won 3 in a row, but Orlando really does have a decent amount of revenge. They played really bad in that last game. They lost 119-105 at home. It was a contest where they really didn't play well in the second half at all. And then Orlando also shot 28% from the field on 3-point land. I'm going to take Orlando plus the 4.5. I think they'll play much better here. Craig, Portland plus 8.5-point dog against Boston here. So a couple things here. Portland comes in winning 114-108 last time. Portland lost 98-110 against Toronto. And Boston, of course, comes off a loss against Chicago, losing 111-114. But Boston had won the 2 games prior to that and the 4 of the last 5 prior to that loss. You get Boston coming in as an 8.5-point chalk. Who do you like here?
Yeah, the big thing about Boston is they're not as talented as they were in years past. So they're doing it with mass numbers. And Jaylen Brown playing MVP level type play, really, to be honest. but it's asking a lot here, I think, against a Portland team that is kind of like a younger version of Boston. They have a ton of talent. They play a lot of players. They do it with strength in numbers. I like Portland plus the numbers here. I know they're a little banged up. That's a worry here, but I think Portland will get up for this. They've won 7 of their last 10 games, both straight up and against the spread. I think it's a little too many points. I'm going to take Portland plus the number. Now, 3 games left. Lakers at the Bulls. Lakers -1, total 236. And it's, Lakers are 4-6 in their last 10 games. I'm just not sure they should be favored on the road against many teams at this point. What do you like here?
Yeah, look, Lakers are -1 here coming in, and the Bulls beat them 119-117. These two teams haven't met this year. Lakers had a huge win against Dallas. Luka put up a 37-23. It was a 37-23 fourth quarter. Luka, of course, scored 33 points. It was a game that only 6 guys were really on the depth chart, and then you have Hayes and Vanderbilt that came in near the end. But they shot 44% from the field. Dallas was 41% from the field last game. You have a Chicago team here coming in on 4 straight wins, beating Boston, Minnesota, the Clippers, and Brooklyn coming into this contest. Look, this game can kind of go either way. I was really interested to see the total on this game, which was 236. I think this game will probably go over. There's going to be a lot of juice in this game. The Bulls have beaten this team the last back-to-back times. I like the fact that Chicago beat Boston, Minnesota, the Clippers, and Brooklyn. Wouldn't be surprised at all if Chicago was an absolute, a very fast-paced game, and this game goes over the posted total. Craig, Memphis hooking up against Houston here. You get Houston beating them 124-109 last time. Memphis off of a loss in New Orleans 127-123 and lost to Atlanta 122-124. Houston, of course, comes off a nice win against the Pistons, and they lost to Philadelphia and lost 4 of 5 coming into this contest. Who do you like here? By the way, this is probably be my 7-unit NBA game tomorrow as well.
Well, the interesting thing, this Memphis team, obviously the big news is Ja Morant's going to be out for a little while, they said. They didn't quite say – I mean, they obviously said the injury and everything, but they didn't say, give an exact date. Sounds like a month plus. Probably a good thing because it sounds like they're shopping him around, and obviously you need him. I think that distraction maybe. So I do expect they'll play a little better in this game. Now, is it good enough to cover the 10.5? I don't know. I think the fair play is you take it over in this one. They've went over 4 straight games. They have not stopped anybody. They have allowed 133, 124, 109, and 118 in their last 4 games. This is a Houston team that I think they don't shoot the 3 great, but you see 2 back against Philadelphia. They scored 122. I think that was in overtime, though. I do expect this to be a high-scoring game. Give me over 223.5, Memphis and Houston. Now, last game, Golden State and Minnesota. Minnesota's favored by 7.5, total 232.5. And, of course, a couple days ago, this game was postponed. Then they played yesterday, so now it's the second half of back-to-back without rest now because they had moved that game back yesterday. Does Golden State, can they do it again? They won yesterday 111-85. What do you like here?
Yeah, I mean, Golden State already beat this team 111-85, like you were saying. They just beat them. I mean, Minnesota could have some revenge here coming in, obviously. Minnesota's going through a lot of turmoil in the state. But this is a Golden State team that's won 7 of 10 coming in. They absolutely dominated them. Okay. The third quarter, they outscored them 38-17. They were 42% from the field. Minnesota, maybe it's the distractions. I'm not sure. Anthony Edwards had 32 and DiVincenzo had 22. But outside of that, Randall had 11. Nobody else really did anything. Gobert was 2 for 3. It was not a good effort whatsoever. Minnesota, prior to that, they've actually lost 5 in a row. They're not playing good basketball right now at all. The injuries, obviously have taken a toll on this team somewhat too. You would think that a team that features, again, scoring 85 points is shocking. I mean, you got Conley coming off the bench here, and they have McDaniels here in their guard play. They've got Edwards at the guard play. But, it's striking that they scored 85 points their last game because 85 points, I think it's the lowest they've had all year possibly. Let me go back and make sure. Yeah, it is the lowest point total by far. I mean, it might be the first time all year that they scored under 100 points as well. It is. Not only is it the first time they scored under 100 points all year, it's the first time they scored under 90 points all year, and it's the lowest output they've had all year long. I got to go with Minnesota on the bounce back.
All right, so that's what we have for today. Don't forget, if you want to get on our 2-for-1 NBA pass, very simple. You get both of our plays for 7 days. Usually it's $9 each. Go over here, docsports.com/Craig Arun, and get in on it. All right, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Make sure you also check out the NHL College Hoops rundowns as we just don't miss. Good luck.